Hello guys again. We've got a pulley, which one was a bit noisy from that A8. The new one made it SKF. Maybe someone need part number. I don't know if that's the exactly one. Let me check. Okay, part number is gonna be here. I think that's VKM 31303. That's the SKF, I believe. Well, let me check what we've got in the pulley itself. Oh, what the fuck? Look at this small bastard. Okay, first let's clean up a bit.
Fucking stinks.
Okay, we've got everything. Oh, we need to change that pulley. Let's remove that cover first. Then tensioner. Okay. Okay, protect. And now pulley itself. Quite easy thing to do. Don't really see a reason why you shouldn't do this by yourself. Let me compare if they are exactly the same. It looks exactly the same. Only the thing is, I'm not gonna able to put the cap in because there is no slot for it. Or maybe it's this one. Let me see. No. Okay. No cover for top of it. Yeah, but all the pulley is gonna be new. Okay, screw it in, and now belt back into place. Okay, let's make straight everything, and now we can release the tensioner. Job done. Nice, easy and quick. All right, now we can move to the next step. And next step is gonna be coolant flush. Lots of people waiting for this, include myself. Then let's do it. I need ramps again. I'm gonna drive into ramps, and then we're gonna drain all the fluid existing in the coolant system. Okay, to drain whole fluid we have to remove that bottom hose from the radiator. That's how it is on Audi manual. Also they require remove one of this hose here. I think this one on the top of the climate control motor compressor. Okay, then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this clamp off first. We're gonna drain from this side first, and then we're gonna use the bottom one. Okay, better access is from top of the engine. Then I'm gonna use that kind of tool, and let's remove the hose to get access for that clamp. Okay, now I'm gonna twist left and right to release that hose from that tube holder, or whatever we call this. Up and down, and left and right. Okay. I got bucket underneath. I'm gonna catch all of this coolant. Obviously it's water, but I want to catch that anyway, because I want to see if the cleaner works or not. That's what we can see inside the pipes. Nothing dramatic, but you know, it's shame this car was filled up by water. Okay, let me open the reservoir. Obviously more is gonna come out. Okay, now a little bit worse part, because this bottom hose is not gonna be that easy like this one. Okay, now we got this bottom hose here. On top of it, in here, we got small clip which we need to lift it up. I'm not sure if you're gonna see that clip. I think now it's visible. But once I'm gonna pull up, the quick release connector can be removed, but as I said, that's not really easy. Sometimes it's very difficult. All depends how long was here. Okay, let's try remove that. Okay, first small screwdriver. That's not gonna be easy to film and lift it up, but I think I can make it anyway. See the clip? Now I'm gonna lift it up a little bit more, but without filming, because I need two hands. Okay, mostly that's it. You're not gonna lift higher, That's absolutely enough. And now I'm gonna use WD-40. I'm gonna spray around this area where is the quick release connector, and then I'm gonna try remove that quick release connector from the radiator. Okay, I took it off the hose. Water came out. Let me remove completely to show you how it looks like. Now, as you see, there is not even 50 milligrams of coolant inside. It's just pure water. Okay, one more place to sort it out. Let's wait till this one's gonna finish. And now we have to remove that gearbox tray as well, because there is another hose. Probably most of the mechanics will not touch this, but I will show you how to do it. Also, I'm gonna remove reservoir to clean up inside. I will see if I can clean up a bit or not. But mostly I'm gonna use kitchen stuff. Believe me or not, they work very well. And just make that box a bit cleaner. To remove small hose which is on the bottom. Okay. Ghost. Okay, hose is removed, and now we can remove the other screw. Now it's free to go. Okay, nice and easy. Let me show you how it looks like inside. I will try to clean up this a bit. We will see how it's gonna go. I'm under the car. Have a look. I took it off this gearbox floor, and another pipe to disconnect is this one. We have that small radiator for the gearbox, and basically this one has to be off as well, and then all the fluid is supposed to be out, because if you're gonna just remove those two in the front, one here, one there, that's not everything what's gonna came out. Then one more is this one, and then we got sure everything is drained as should be. Okay, last pipe is off. As you see, still fluid coming out. Then two off to do it, then can be sure everything is drained properly. Okay, reservoir is a little bit clean up. Have a look. Looks a bit better than before. Maybe we can even see level right now. Still has lots of shit in it. Probably it would be better just to replace to get nice and clean, but for now this one has to be enough. Then now I'm just gonna install this back in the place. put all hoses back, all clips, and we're gonna fill it up with fresh water first, warm it up a bit, and we're gonna drain that water, and then afterward we're gonna fill up with coolant. Let's put this one back on the place. One more thing important, on the hoses and the cases we have the lines, they have to line up together. If they not line up, the hose can be twisted, and in a long future maybe will be destroyed. But the best is to keep that everything line up, yeah. This one is quite easy, just pressed, that's it. Okay, let's put that clamp back. Okay. And then 2 screws, one on top, one on side. I know they're going too fast. As I said, bottle looks a bit better, but it's nothing like, brand new or something. It's very far from brand new. That's what I clean up, put release from the bottle and going to the system. Then better to clean up a bit. Anyway, I believe later on during the engine is gonna work, the system is gonna clean up a little bit itself with existing coolant fluid. This fluid itself is protecting, a coolant system inside, and maybe even have some washing achieved inside, then we will see. Okay, let me fill up with water first. Okay guys, I've got 10 liters of water, and we will see how much exactly system is gonna need it right now. First of all, we just fill up, and later on I'm gonna show you how to complete the process. System is gonna bleed up itself during the engine is gonna run. Okay, 1.5 liter left from first bottle. You can squeeze the pipe here. Also, you can squeeze this pipe and straight away, the fluid going down. Okay, first 5 is in. Let's start the second one. I don't know if it's possible to remove all of the coolant. But we will see what's gonna happen. Again, squeeze a bit just to make sure the bubbles going out. Okay. We don't have any leak right now, but you never know. Once you remove, you know, pipes here and there, you can expect something will happen, and you have to monitor the places you disconnect. Okay, in here we've got the bleeding point. Now I'm gonna unscrew it a bit, but to show you how to do it exactly, I'm gonna remove that panel anyway. We got new one, we're gonna fit new one soon anyway. Okay, maybe you can stay here for this case. And then big screwdriver. Can be Phillips, can be flat, doesn't matter to be honest. I'm gonna unscrew completely, just for now, for video purpose. And you can hear this place is completely out of fluid. Okay, let me put some more. Okay, don't really want to go more. Now, once I'm squeeze the hose on the front of the radiator, there's a little bit water coming out from that bleeding point. Let me put a little bit more water in, and I'm gonna squeeze again with that cover on top of the reservoir. Then maybe you're gonna see better now. No, still not coming out. Okay, then now it's time to start the engine. Put the heating system on fully, front and back. If you have a back panel, you have to do manually or put sync on it. I'm gonna show you in a minute. And basically we're gonna start engine.
The nations.
And then heating on, press sync, then all of the system is fully open, and heating fan max on 3. If it's gonna change automatically itself, you have to come back and change again to number 3.
How juicy it'll be this week.
Once engine running, we can see it some some bubbles recently coming out from the system. You can also squash that pipe, and we just have to wait till it's gonna heating system is gonna start work. Also, we can unscrew this bleeding point. Don't have to be unscrewed completely, just a little bit. There you see, like 3-4 millimeters, and should bleed up itself. Also, later on, the process has to be repeated on high revs, then 2000 RPM, but all the points has to be completely closed, like this and the other one. Okay, I rev a bit to build up the pressure in the system, and let's have a look what's gonna happen here. See lots of the bubbles coming out. Then we just have to wait a bit till that's gonna come out anyway. As I said, system's gonna bleed up itself almost. To be honest, when engine's gonna cool down, coolant will a bit lower it, then you have to top up. Best things is to do it after, you know, after night, to be honest. Then you can see easily the level, and the level on a cold engine is supposed to be between those two arrows, not on max. Max is for hot engine. I can say the heating system right now is bleed up. Let's have a look if you're gonna receive any hot air from the vents. Okay, basically you're not gonna feel that, but I can feel the hot air is coming from this air, and that means the heating system is bleed up properly. And as you see, there is not even 75 degrees, and we've got already hot air inside the cabin, which is quite good. And now let's see how the old fluid looks like. And that was basically inside the coolant system. Okay, you saw how many dirty stuff came out from the system. Water still in, and now we're gonna repeat process of drainage. Then bucket is clean without any unnecessary stuff inside. And let's take this hose again. First of all, this one, and then this one, and at the end, third one. Okay, our water is taking it off, drain Then we can now fill up system with a coolant fluid. It's ready mix, and we can bleed up on the last stage right now. Then let me fill up first, and we're gonna repeat whole process again as we did just a few minutes before. And that system is going around between 7 till 8 liter, depends how much you drain. But Audi saying is around 10-11 probably when system is completely empty. Okay guys, heating system is complete. Now we can deal with this. What we got here? We got air filter. It's dated May 2020. And at least it's 2 years old. And now I'm gonna show you how to deal with this. Let's put this one here first. Disconnect MAF sensor. This pipe, and now let's take that off. Okay, changing filter is very easy and quick. Now, when the top case is off, we have to clean up bottom case as well, because as you see there is lots of leaves and all the rest stuff. Then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this cover off first, and then I'm gonna bring my hoover, I'm gonna hoover up. To put new filter on, obviously you just pressing down and you twist right. Obviously if you want to remove, you take in left and you pull, and it's quite easy to do it. Filter is on, and now we can put everything back together. As you saw, I clean up everything a little bit here. Then everything has to be now like a perfect working order. Okay, filter element on place, MAF sensor back, and now we're gonna screw all these screws around to tighten up the top cover. Okay, supports here, this panel back to the place. Coolant fine, oil fine. Now time for this scatter panel for plenum chamber. The most important bit is that small here, hole here. they have to be very clean, and we have to be sure nothing is inside, otherwise our new panel is not gonna click in properly. Also I'm gonna use some liquid cleaner just from the kitchen, just to put a little bit inside this hole to make sure everything is going, you know, nice and smooth. Alright, I almost forgot to show you the old filter. Look, when I try to remove that filter, how much rubbish came out from him. And that's how it was. Look, all this was here. Okay, then before we're gonna put that cutter panel back, first we're gonna fit that drain plug. The drain plug located, look, over there, as you see it's empty. Now we're gonna put one in this side and on the other side. Okay, the scatter panel is already fitted. Now we can put the wipers back. There's two types of arms for these wipers. Don't mix them. Obviously they're gonna not fit different position, then possibly you're not able to fit them different way around, but as we know, people has lots of talents, then everything can happen. Okay, one is done. Now second one, and we're gonna test them if they're working fine or not. Okay guys, after a short test drive, all the temperatures are fine, no problems, oil level. Now we can just stop the engine, wait 2 minutes, and we're gonna check our oil level how it is, and if necessary we're gonna top it up. But at this moment it shows us 3/4, oil level okay. And to be honest with you, I will leave it like that. I will top up a little bit, but more likely 3/4 is absolutely fine. Not necessary has to be max. Especially diesel engines with a DPF, these figures always can be a little bit higher than after oil change. Then leave it like it is and just check recently if that's not gonna raise it up. If that's gonna raise it up, that means your fuel injector is leaking and the PF filter doesn't burn as should. Then, as I said, I will leave it like this, like it is, and check recently what's going on. Okay, next video we're gonna do this motor for the left defrost flap, and also we're gonna change cabin filter at one time. Then see you soon. Thank you for watching and see you later. Bye.